Hallo und herzlich willkommen. Mein Name ist Bernhard Stahl. Ich komme aus dem schönen Bad Kötzting, aus dem Bayerischen Wald und bringe euch in dieser interessanten Zeit ein Konzert mit amerikanischer Folkmusik aus dem 18. und 19. Jahrhundert, mit Komponisten aus Amerika und traditioneller Musik aus Irland und England. Ich freue mich drauf, euch die nächste Dreiviertelstunde mit Musik zu begleiten. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? My wife and I live all alone in a little hut we call our own. She loves gin and I love rum. I tell you what, we have lots of fun. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? This you that makes me friends and foos, that you that makes me wear all clothes. Here you are so near my nose, so tip her up and down she goes. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? When I go toiling on my farm, I take a little chuck under my arm, place it neath a shady tree. Little brown chuck, this you and me. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? I loan up folks in Adam's race, we're gathered together in one place. I let them go without a tear before we part from you, my dear. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? If I'd a cow that gave such milk, I dressed her in the finest silk, feed her on the choicest hay, and milk her 40 times a day. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? I bought a cow from Farmer Jones, and she was nothing but skin and bones. Fed her up the finest silk, she jumped the fence and strained her milk. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? And when I die, don't bury me at all, just pickle my bones in alcohol. Put a bottle of booze at my head and feet, then you know what I will keep. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? The rose is red, my nose is too, the violet's blue and so are you. Yet I guess before we stop, we better take another drop. Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Ha ha ha, you and me, little brown chuck, don't I love thee? Dankeschön. Wir sind heute in der Stadthalle in Landau. Das freut mich sehr und wir sind zu viert mit einem Maximalabstand von circa 5 Meter zwischen uns jeweils. Das finde ich ganz toll. Das nächste Stück nennt sich Merry Month of May, in der weisen Voraussicht, dass es hoffentlich im Mai wieder zu normalen Umständen kommt. Dieses Stück, The Merry Month of May, ist von 1862 und von einem amerikanischen Komponisten namens Stephen Foster. riversides when we were young and gay. We chased the bees and plucked the flowers in the very, very month of May. Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we walked the hours away. The skies were bright, our hearts were light in the very, very month of May. Woo! Das machen wir gleich noch einmal. Ohne Publikum ist es so dermaßen warm hier drin. So. Das starten wir doch nochmal, oder? Eins. We roamed the fields and riversides when we were young and gay. We chased the bees and plucked the flowers in the merry, merry month of May. Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we walked the hours away. The skies were bright, our hearts were light in the merry, merry month of May. Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we walked the hours away. The skies were bright, our hearts were light in the merry, merry month of May. Our voices echo through the glen with blithe and joyful ring. We built our huts of mossy stones and they dabbled in the hillside spring. Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we walked the hours away. The skies were bright, our hearts were light in the merry, merry month of May. Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we walked the hours away. The skies were bright, our hearts were light in the merry, merry month of May. We joy to meet and grief to part, we sighed when I came home. We went to rest with longing hearts for the coming of the bright day dawn. Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we walked the hours away. The skies were bright, our hearts were light in the merry, merry month of May. Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we walked the hours away. The skies were bright, our hearts were light in the merry, merry month of May. Woo-hoo! Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we walked the hours away. The skies were bright, our hearts were light in the merry, merry month of May. Woo. Dankeschön. Ach ja. Wir bleiben in Amerika und es gibt noch ein Stück von Stephen Foster, Old Dog Tray. Old dog Tray's ever faithful, grief cannot drive him away. He's gentle, he is kind, I'll never, never find a better friend than old dog Tray. Old dog Tray's ever faithful, grief cannot drive him away. He's gentle, he is kind, I'll never, never find a better friend than old dog Tray. Old dog Tray's ever faithful, grief cannot drive him away. He's gentle, he is kind, I'll never, never find a better friend than old dog Tray. The morn of life is past, and evening comes at last. It brings me a dream of a once happy day, of merry forms I've seen upon the village green, sporting with my old dog Tray. Old dog Tray's ever faithful, grief cannot drive him away. He's gentle, he is kind, I'll never, never find a better friend than old dog Tray. The forms I called my home have vanished one by one. The loved one, the dear ones have all passed away. Their happy smiles have flown, their gentle voices gone. I've nothing left but old dog Tray. Old dog Tray's ever faithful, grief cannot drive him away. He's gentle, he is kind, I'll never, never find a better friend than old dog Tray. When thoughts recall the past, his eyes are on my cast. I know that he feels what my breaking heart would say. Although he cannot speak, I'll vainly, vainly seek a better friend than old dog Tray. Old dog Tray's ever faithful, grief cannot drive him away. He's gentle, he is kind, I'll never, never find a better friend than old dog Tray. Old dog Tray's ever faithful, grief cannot drive him away. He's gentle, he is kind, I'll never, never find a better friend than old dog Tray. Dankeschön. Mit dem nächsten sehr bekannten Stück bewegen wir uns nach Irland und in eine Zeit, in der viele Menschen von Irland nach Amerika ausgewandert sind und ihre eigene Musikkultur mit nach Amerika gebracht haben. Und so ist dann im Verlauf der Zeit die Musik entstanden, die wir heute aus Amerika kennen, von Country-Musik über Bluegrass bis zur Moderne. The Rocky Road to Dublin. One, two, three, four, five. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road, another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road, another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road, another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road, another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. every month of June. From me home I started, left the girls of doom. Nearly broken hearted, saluted father dear. Kissed me darling mother, drank a pint of beer. Me grief and tears to smooth it enough to reap. Corn leaf where I was born, cut to stop like thorn and banished ghost. And Goblin's brand new pair of brogues, rattling all the brooks and frightening all the dogs on a rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road. Another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. In Mullingar that night I rested limbs so weary, started by the light. Next morning blithe and early took a drop of the pure. Keep me heart from sinking, that's the petty's cure. Whenever reason for drinking, see the lady smile, laughing all the while at me curious style. Would set your heart a bubble and ask me was I hard. Wages I would qual till I was nearly tied on a rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road. Another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. In Dublin next arrived, I thought it such a pity to be soon deprived of view of that fine city. So then I took a stroll, all among the quality my bundle. It was sold all in a neat locality. Something crossed me mind when I looked behind. No bundle I could find upon me stick. A bubbling cry ran for the rogue, said me carnage broke. Wasn't much of folk on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road. Another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. From there I got away, my spirit never failing, landed on the quay. Just as the ship was sailing, the captain at me roared, said that no room had he when I jumped aboard. A cabin found for Paddy down among the pigs, played some funny rigs, danced some hardy chicks. The water round me bubbling when off holy head, wished myself were dead or better far instead on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road. Another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. Well, the boys of Liverpool, when we safely landed, called myself a fool. I could no longer stand it, blood began to boil. Temper I was losing, poor old Aaron's Isle. They began abusing, hurrah, his old said I, Michelle, I'll let fly. Some Galway boys were nigh, and so I was a-hobbling with a loud hooray. Joined in the affray, we quickly cleared the way on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road. Another way to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt a hare and turn her down the rocky road. Another way to Dublin, back for Lallida. Oh. Dankeschön. Wenn wir gerade in Irland sind, möchte ich gleich noch ein schönes Lied hinterher schicken. Ein sogenanntes Sea Shanty, das gerne in Bars und in Pubs getrunken wird. Und ein schönes Lied, das ich gefunden habe, ist Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the time was hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, and the group was bad and the gales did blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's a long, hard pull to the next payday, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the winds were foul and the work was hard. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. From the Liverpool dock to the London yard, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. It was rotten meat and moldy bread. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, you eat it or you starve to death, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the work was hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, I guess it's time for us to go, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Johnny, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Dankeschön. Wenn wir gerade von der Stimmung her so ein bisschen gemütlich sind, möchte ich ein Stück von 1854 anhängen von Stephen Foster, einem großen amerikanischen Komponisten. Genie with the Light Brown Hair, ein Liebeslied für eine leider Verflossene. I dream of Jenny with the light brown hair, born like a vapor on the summer air. I see her tripping where the bright streams play, happy as the daisies that dance on her way. Many were the wild notes her merry voice would pour, many were the blithe birds that warbled the more. I dream of Jenny with the light brown hair, floating like a vapor on the soft summer air. for Jenny with a day dawn smile, radiant in gladness, warm with winning guile. I hear her melodies like joys gone by, sighing round my heart o'er the fond hopes that die. Sighing like the night wind and sobbing like the rain, wailing for the lost one that comes not again. I long for Jenny and my heart bows low, never more to find her where the bright waters flow. I sigh for Jenny, but her light foams straight, far from the fond hearts round her native glade. Her smiles have vanished and her sweet songs flown, flitting like the dreams that have cheered us and gone. Now the nodding wildflowers may wither on the shore, while her gently fingers will call them no more. I sigh for Jenny with the light brown hair, floating like a vapor on the soft summer air. Dankeschön. Als kleine Geste für die Zeit, in der wir uns gerade befinden, habe ich ein Lied rausgesucht, was nicht zwingend mit Krankheit zu tun hat, aber im Refrain auf jeden Fall geht es darum, dass die harten Zeiten nie wiederkommen sollen. Und ich denke mal, wenn diese Zeit, die wir jetzt gerade durchleben, vorbei ist, dann sind wir froh, wenn es vorbei ist und dass sie hoffentlich nicht mehr wiederkommt. Und deswegen jetzt das Stück Hard Times Come Again No More. Oh ja. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count in many tears, while we all soothe sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. This the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music light and gay, there are frail forms fainting at the door. Through the voices are silent, their pleading looks will say, oh, hard times come again no more. This the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a pale drooping maiden who toils her life away, with a worn heart whose better days are o'er. Through her voice would be merry, the sighing all the day. Oh, hard times come again no more. This the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a sigh that is rafted across the troubled wave. There's a wail that is heard upon the shore. There's a dirge that is murmured around the lowly grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. This the song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Dankeschön. Aber wir wollen ja nicht zu sehr in Bitterkeit verfallen. Von daher jetzt ein Instrumentalstück aus Irland, London Lasses. All right, so here we go. Dankeschön. So, weiter geht's nochmal mit einem kleinen Reißer. Old Dan Tucker. Ich möchte mich jetzt schon mal bedanken dafür, dass ich hier sein darf. Großes Kompliment an die Kollegen von Film, Ton und Licht. Danke, dass ihr da seid und mir diese Möglichkeit gegeben habt, hier zu sein. So, here we go. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. I came to town the other night. I heard a noise, then saw the fight. The watchman, he was running around, crying, old Dan Tucker's coming to town. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Old Dan Tucker's back in town, swinging the ladies all around. First to the right and then to the left, and then to the girl that he likes best. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Old Dan Tucker and I got drunk. He fell in the fire and kicked up the chunk. The charcoal got inside his shoe. But bless me, honey, how the ashes flew. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. I went to town to buy some goods. I lost myself in a piece of woods. The night was dark, I had to suffer. I froze to the heel of Dana Tucker. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Dana Tucker is a nice old man. He used to ride on Derby Ram. He sent him whizzing down the hill. If he hadn't got up, he'd lay there still. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Dana Tucker was a hard-net sinner. He never said his grace at dinner. The old South squeaked, the big did squall. He ate the whole hog tail and all. So get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. And now old Dan, he's gonna sucker. He never can go home to supper. Old Dan had his last rite. The banjo's buried by his side. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker. You're too late to get your supper. Woo. Hey. Dankeschön. Zum Abschluss habe ich noch eins meiner Lieblingsstücke aus Irland. In Bayern würde man sagen, drunt in der Grenau, aber nachdem die bayerische Version, ich will es nicht niedermachen, Aber die irische Version ist definitiv ein bisschen sportlicher. Ich möchte mich nochmal bedanken, wünsche euch noch eine schöne Zeit und hoffe, dass wir uns auf einem anderen Konzert einmal wiedersehen. Dankeschön. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. In the bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole, hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On the tree there was a limp, a rare limp, rattling limp, limp on the tree, and the tree in the hole, and the hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, branch on a limb, and a limb on a tree, and a tree in the hole, and a hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On the branch there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, nest on a branch, and a branch on a limb, and a limb on a tree, and a tree in the hole, hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On that nest there was a egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg, egg in the nest, and a nest on a branch, and a branch on a limb, and a limb on a tree, and a tree in the hole, and a hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, bird on the egg in the nest, and a nest on a branch, and a branch on a limb, and a limb on a tree, and a tree in the hole, hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On the bird there was a feather, a rare feather, a rattling feather, and a feather on the bird, and a bird on the egg, egg in the nest, and a nest on a branch, and a branch on a limb, and a limb on a tree, and a tree in the hole, and a hole in the bog, bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On that feather there was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea, flea on the feather, and the feather on the bird, and the bird on the egg, and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, branch on a limb, and the limb on a tree, and the tree in the hole, and the hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On that flea there was a hat, a rare hat, a rattling hat, hat on the flea, and the flea on the feather, and the feather on the bird, and the bird on the egg, egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole, and the hole in the bog, bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. And on that hat there was a bow, a rare bow, a rattling bow. And the hat on the flea, and the flea on the feather, and the feather on the bird, and the bird on the egg, and the egg in the nest, and the nest on the branch, branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the tree in the hole, and the hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho, road, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Geht noch eins. Gottes Willen. Geht das? Naja, lassen wir uns überraschen, ob das noch geht. Wo sind wir denn vor der Zeit überhaupt? 51. Naja, sagen wir so, wenn das Ganze vorbei ist, dann gehen wir auf ein Eis und dann passt das, gell? Ja, gut. Eine Zugabe gibt es noch. Jetzt muss ich bloß schauen, ob ich es noch hinkriege. So, das war die sogenannte Magic dazu. Und jetzt geht's los. Hey ho, the boatmen go floating down the river on the Ohio. Hey ho, the boatmen go floating down the river on the Ohio. The boatmen dance, the boatmen sing, the boatman's up to everything. When the boatman gets to shore, he spends his money and he works for more. Dance, the boatmen dance, dance, the boatmen dance. Oh, dance all night till the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Hey ho, the boatmen go floating down the river on the Ohio. Ja, normalerweise funktioniert das. Können wir das rausschneiden? Nachdem es ja keine Comedy-Sendung ist. Du magst es überhaupt nicht, wenn ich hier reinpfeife, oder? Alles gut? Okay. Dann machen wir es im Original. Dann machen wir es im Original. Hey ho, the boatmen go floating down the river on the Ohio. Hey ho, the boatmen go floating down the river on the Ohio. The boatmen dance, the boatmen sing, the boatman's up to everything. When the boatman gets to shore, he spends his money and he works for more. Dance, the boatmen dance, dance, the boatmen dance. Oh, dance all night till the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Hey ho, the boatmen go floating down the river on the Ohio. The boatman is a thrifty man, as none can do as the boatman can. Never saw a pretty girl in all my life, but there she was, the boatman's wife. Dance, the boatman dance, dance, the boatman dance. Oh, dance all night till the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Hey ho, the boatman go floating down the river on the Ohio. On the Ohio, I went on the board the other day to see what the boatman had to say. There I let my passion loose and they crammed me in the calaboose. Dance, the boatman dance, dance, the boatman dance. Oh, dance all night till the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Hey ho, the boatman go floating down the river on the Ohio. Ohio. And when the boatman blows his horn, look out, old man, your hog is gone. Stole my sheep, we got my shoat, put them in the back, put them on the boat. Dance, your boatman dance, dance, your boatman dance. Oh, dance all night till the broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Hey ho, the boatman go floating down the river on the Ohio. The boatmen dance, the boatmen sing, the boatman's up to everything. When the boatman gets to shore, he spends his money and he works for more. Dance, the boatmen dance, dance, the boatmen dance. Oh, dance all night till broad daylight. Go home with the gals in the morning. Hey ho, the boatmen go floating down the river on the Ohio. down the river on the Ohio. Dankeschön. Merci.